Everyone needs the perfect snack to munch on during a fun moment.
Wow. Enjoy the tasty McBerry Twist cupcakes, deliciously baked and packaged for a sweet treat.
Premium quality cakes baked with love for all, enriched in butter and milk.
Yummy.
Oh, McBerry Twist cupcakes. Simply irresistible. Try one today.
This advert is FDA approved.
Sweetheart, be mindful of your health. Dear products Nadia Makeup, I welcome you to Sigma Health and Beauty. You can call us the Beauty Embassy. Who pursue beauty more revealed with quality makeup products. There is only one place. The Sigma Health and Beauty 2022 Ghana Makeup Awards Beauty Retail Business of the Year. Of course, we are the defending champions. World-class makeup brands and Quaniton, you name it. Maybelline, Dark and Lovely, House of Tara, and many more. Your professionalism in the beauty industry is unmatchable. Ramin the proper way of applying our products. Sigma Health and Beauty, Yewa Accra, Makola, Georgina Stores, and Rollins Park, Gate 4. Fryer in 0248 138 596 and 0201 408 186. Or visit our online shop at www.beautyavenuegh.com. Sigma, your beauty, our joy.
I want you so bad, Alpha Cracker. I want you. I wanna say yes, I can't resist. I want you. Ooh, I want you, Alpha Cracker. I want you so bad, Alpha Cracker.
Alpha goodness rich in milk and butter in Alpha Cracker. Yummy and deliciously crunchy.
But I can't resist you.
Alpha Crackers, simply irresistible.
This advert is FDA approved.
Are you still searching for the right platform to share your voice, thoughts, and feelings? Then the GhanaWeb Reporter on the GhanaWeb app is the perfect app for you. It is Ghana's only citizen journalism and infotainment platform. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, GhanaWeb Reporter links you up to the world. The Reporter also gives you the opportunity to blog or become a citizen journalist, so you share stories with the rest of the world about cities, music genres, pop culture, tech, politics, etc. Download the GhanaWeb app from the Google Play Store or App Store on your smartphone and open it. Tap on the member button at the bottom of your screen and follow the easy steps to register with your phone number or email, and you are ready to become a reporter.
GhanaWeb Reporter, democratizing journalism and empowering content creators.
Young ones are still interested in photography.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it moved with the pencil, the whole realism art, drawing, pencil art, framing it.
Yeah.
It came with it, right? It rose with it, and I think it's still moving. Just that this has gone down a notch. This is different from photography.
Yes, of course.
Way different from photography. You can bring your very nice photo, and we are transforming it into pencil art.
They say tourism is one of the biggest exports any country could ever have. But how about arts? Now, there's been a new wave of young people venturing into their skills in the areas of arts. One of the young people who has been doing extremely well in that area is a man we are here to speak with. He goes by the name Enel Arts, who loves to do arts in a way that brings realism to life. Welcome to this special edition of GhanaWeb Special here on GhanaWeb TV with me, Echi Atisu. I'm in Amanfrom, just around Kaswa, here in the central region, to speak with this young man. Come along, let's explore the talent that is called Enel Arts. Come along. Enel, hi.
Hello.
What's up?
Cool.
It's good to have you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for welcoming us to your you have a nice studio here.
Thank you.
And I hope everything is well.
Yeah, thank God.
I hope we can get to have some nice conversation.
Why not?
Interesting. All right, Enel. So what's up?
I'm cool.
I guess even this conversation can be had in some. We can do Ewe, right? People will just jump on us.
Bro.
Anyway, but how's it been?
Cool.
We are both in the arts, so when I get to talk to other talented people like this, I just want to hear, because I'm unable to perhaps sometimes give answers.
Yeah.
Do you know how you came about knowing you could do this?
Well, you know, as children, a lot of us liked to doodle, sketch, draw, and all that. But I was lucky enough to have found my interest in that, and so that's what I've just kept doing throughout my life, and that's how.
Maybe you might not remember, but what do your parents tell you? How early did this start? This rare talent. How early did this start?
Well, from what they've told me, I think it was around 7 years, 5 or 7 years, between 5 and 7.
You must
years.
have been what? Nursery.
Okay. Yeah, nursery.
Very, very young.
Nursery. Yeah, very young.
Interesting. And it's been on and on like that till now.
Till now.
Is it something you passionately pursued because your parents were directing you into it?
Oh no, I think they recognized that I had interest in art, so they just kept supporting me, and yeah, they wouldn't stop you from doing what you like, and so that's like pushing you, that's like encouraging you, right? And so yeah, that's how it has been.
Let's get to know you better first of all. You go by the name Enel Arts. That's what many of us know. But what's your real name? That's the question you get every day.
Oh,
especially now.
Yeah. Well, my real name is Israel Derek Afeti.
Afeti?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay, and how many siblings do you have?
4.
So plus you?
Plus me 5.
Okay, plus you 5.
Yeah.
Interesting. You grew up in Accra?
Yeah, right here.
Right here in Accra. So you're an Accra boy. You're a DB.
Oh, I know DB. I beg.
I mean, but that's what Accra people are DB. Yes, you have to come from somewhere to live in Accra to be regarded.
Hustlers were playing.
Oh, really? Yeah. Interesting. And so you schooled here and everything.
My school is just down the road.
Just down the road. Yeah. Oh, then you are a Kaswa boy.
Oh yeah.
Through and through.
100%.
Ish, you get lands. We'll talk about that afterwards. But let's talk about the art. I mean, you caught a lot of people's attention from what you used to do in Trotro.
Yeah.
You would sketch people on the go. What inspired that?
Well, from the point I started my national service, right?
And you did your national service where?
Stanbic Bank.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was doing my national service. I wasn't getting enough time to draw. And you know, it's something I'm passionate about, so I have to find time to do it. And there wasn't any time I could do that. So I recognized that in the bus. I spent too much time in the bus on the way to work. And I thought I could, you know, use that time.
Just capitalize on that.
Yeah. And do some quick sketches just to keep up with the
So it was nothing planned. You didn't think it was, maybe people intentionally want to plan to do something like this?
For me, if I plan I don't have to plan too much. If I plan too much, I'll end up not doing it because
it's erratic, eh?
Just take action, then you see the next step and you take it. See the next step, you take it. That's how I move. So I just followed the flow.
I see.
Yeah.
National service. What did you read in school?
Communications design.
Okay. So does it come with things like these?
Oh yeah. In first year, they'll teach you how to draw. So they taught all
basic
of us
drawing.
Basic drawing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you went to which school?
Tech.
Okay, KNUST. Yeah. All right. Basic drawing and all that. Now fast forward back to the trotro thing.
Yeah.
Now you spend a lot of time on the bus. You decided to take advantage. Why, you always had a book?
Yeah, it's right. Let me show you.
Okay.
So it's this book and this pen. Just this. It's as simple as they are just humble
people might
tools.
not see this as simple.
Yeah.
Simple tools, eh?
They are just humble tools, and you can create magic and touch someone's life with it.
I see. You know, you started in the buses, trotro. Let's keep it to trotro.
Yeah,
so people
trotro
get to understand that it's trotro you're doing this in.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first time you sketched anyone? And who was that when you were in a bus?
When I was in the bus.
Yes. First person you sketched.
One of the first sketches I did in the bus was Justin Bieber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it didn't start with the trotro. It started with celebrities who are trending online.
But you do it in the bus.
I do it in the bus.
Okay.
Yeah. So one of the first ones was Justin Bieber, then Kendrick Lamar, then Kelly.
Okay.
Remember Kelly? That girl who was trending online.
Oh, the Kelly from the Francophone African.
Yeah.
That lady. Oh, okay. Not too far back. That must have been, what, 2022 or this year, 2023?
2022.
Oh, okay. Last year.
Just last year.
Okay. All right. And when you do the sketches, do you show them to anyone when you're done?
No. I was just trying to keep a sketchbook, just to keep myself busy. And so that's how it started before I transitioned to the random trotro people and strangers.
People can be quite nosy in the trotro.
Yeah.
What do people say when they see you?
They just look and look away.
Have you had anyone say anything weird to you before in those moments?
Oh, no, not really.
Nobody ever said anything?
No, nothing weird.
Okay, that means you have always been that good. So they see it and they are wowed by it.
Oh, yeah. The couple of people that have actually spoken to me in the process of drawing liked it. Yeah.
People take your contacts.
The mates.
They
Charlie,
do that.
if you want trotro mates now, just come to me.
You get plenty, eh?
Oh, I get them a number, so
Charlie.
I crack trotro mates.
But then they pay for rights again.
Oh, I they pay. That's in. I want it to be totally free.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the intention. It's not like I'm drawing to sweep off my fare. But then recently, I think it was just yesterday, one of the trotro mates I drew gave me a free ride. I paid and he gave my money back to me.
The money back to you.
It felt really good.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Now you get to start from the big names, Justin Bieber's, the Kellys. Those ones are very popular. What made you zero in down from big names like that all the way to, sometimes we don't know who the mates are.
Yeah.
We fight with them every day. Why those people?
I think their story is intriguing. So when you draw them, their reaction is natural. Those are the top there. They've gotten a lot of these.
They see it a lot.
They see it a lot. So they might not appreciate it as much as someone who wouldn't be expecting someone to draw him. Yeah, I think that's it.
And I'm still intrigued about the trotro mate bit, because when you sketch them, how long does it take you to maybe finish one sketch?
Yeah, the fastest so far was 30 minutes.
30, fastest?
Or is it 30? I think it was 18 minutes.
Okay.
18 minutes. That's the fastest so far. Because the trotro is moving, you have to be careful about your strokes and all that. So 18 minutes.
I actually was going to ask you how you're even able to keep your...
It's really stressful, strenuous, bro.
But you're able to still get a perfect
Yeah,
picture.
I have to get it.
Now tell me, is it that you have a photographic memory such that you just see them and you take a photo? What do you do?
I'm not that special. I take a video.
Okay.
I freeze one of the frames and I look on my phone and draw.
But that's even still special. The fact that you can do that in a moment, capture, and you always get these kinds of reactions. Do you have people? Do you have other mates actually stop you to say that actually do this for me?
One saw me at a Cromwell. Yeah, I hadn't picked this car before. I don't know him from anywhere. I think he's seen my videos.
Okay.
And he said I should draw him. It was a nice moment.
Oh, interesting. And now it's good you mentioned videos. Now, the advent of social media and all that. You do a lot of things on Instagram, TikTok. Yeah. How has that helped your craft?
Exposure. Before I started this, I was thinking of ways to market myself, and all I could think of was going hard on marketing, and being everywhere, slapping every social media platform with my art consistently, and that's what I've been doing now, and it's working. My customers, my clients see that and they reach out to me, place an order for commissions, then I do it for them. Yeah.
I see. Now, more or less, you have been able to zero in on exactly which aspect of the art you are doing. That's it. Do you only sketch Trotro mates for free? Which other people do you do for free?
Oh,
maybe someone interviewing you for free.
Maybe.
Which other people do you?
Oh, just sometimes if I see the person and he or she has a striking character. That is.
Oh, these are your striking characters. Typical striking characters will look like what? They look down. They look happy. How do you tell? What's random?
They stand out.
Okay.
They stand out. You can see from their face that they have a lot going on. Yeah, they have some very troubling stories.
And I noticed that you tell stories from those artworks. They're not just sketches.
Yeah.
You're actually trying to capture moments and stories in there.
Yeah.
So you're not just an artist, you're a storyteller.
I'm following your footsteps.
Oh, man, no. I mean, the focus is on you today. So you're a storyteller through arts. Okay. I want us to just take a short break.
Sure.
When we return, I'll find out about all the juicy aspects of this area of arts that you are in right now. So we'll return briefly and then we can continue with this conversation. Sure.
Sweetheart, be mindful of your health. Dear products Nadia Makeup, I welcome you to Sigma Health and Beauty. You can call us the Beauty Embassy. Who pursue beauty more revealed with quality makeup products. There is only one place. The Sigma Health and Beauty 2022 Ghana Makeup Awards Beauty Retail Business of the Year. Of course, we are the defending champions. World-class makeup brands and on you name it. Maybelline, Dark and Lovely, House of Tara, and many more. Your professionalism in the beauty industry is unmatchable. Bramian the proper way of applying our products. Sigma Health and Beauty, Yewa Accra, Makola, Georgina Stores, and Rollins Park, Gate 4. Fryer in 0248 138 596 and 0201 408 186. Or visit our online shop at www.beautyavenuegh.com. Sigma, your beauty, our joy.
So, welcome back. We're still here with NL Arts. NL, now this is how we found you. We found you on social media, and because you had sketched some of these guys, and you caught our attention. The same way we found you. Have other big names found you as well? People who have been intrigued by your artwork or something. Has that happened?
Well, so far, not quite. I've had some people come to me, but nothing confirmed yet. Yeah, so.
But at least there have been some moves made.
There've been some.
Does that make you disappointed or not?
No. It makes me. It keeps me on my toes. It just reminds me that I have to work harder, and so that these bigger institutions can see me and come approach me and move on with whatever I have to do.
Now the arts you do is more or less like photography, because I know there was a time photography was just booming. Every young person was getting into photography. More or less the same thing that's happening in the area of this realism, hyper-realism, all these kinds of arts that you do. How competitive or not is the industry? And tell me whether or not you feel like you are competing against it, or it worries you, any of such things.
Well, first, young ones are still interested in photography. And I think it moved with the pencil, the whole realism, arts, drawing, pencil arts, framing. It came with it, right? It rose with it, and I think it's still moving. Just that this has gone down a notch.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Is it the photography that is?
Oh no! This is different from photography.
Yes, of course.
Way different from photography. You can bring your very nice photo, and we are transforming it into pencil art.
So, which aspect of the art is actually doing better now?
I can't really tell. Because every artist and the way they create, it's just that this is trending now among the younger ones. They are inspired by what they see online, the bigger artists they see online, just like I was inspired by some bigger artists online. So they are inspired by them, and they also try to do these pencil drawings. It's the basics of art actually. Knowing how to draw and shade. That's how you know how to blend your tones when you move to painting. You understand? So, yeah.
But you don't paint.
I paint.
You paint as well. But you don't do a lot of that.
I do.
You do a lot of that.
Yeah. It's just that the treacherous sketches caught you. I've caught everybody's eyes.
And so we'd like to know, apart from the sketches, you do painting, which other things in the area of arts you do?
I'm actually a musician.
Okay.
I sing. Yeah, I do live paintings, pencil drawings, as you can see, and basically anything art.
Have you released a song, anything like that, or you're not in studio?
I've not released a song yet, but I'm in the process of,
Okay, what kind of music do you do?
A Afro soul guy, Afro soul. I actually listen to every kind of music.
So you love to blend.
Yeah.
So there's a difficulty with the name, right?
It's kind of difficult to.
But there's some Afro in there.
Yeah, there's some Afro and there's some soul in there. But I like to blend everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot, eh? Yeah. They call it potogum shiegum.
Bro.
That's what it's called, eh?
I'll go with that.
Yes, that's a long one. We'll see how I sell that to the world. Yeah. But business-wise, how is business for you? Are you making some cash? Some that I can carry away? Maybe when I'm leaving.
Can't carry some away.
Oh, it's not gotten to that level yet.
It's good. So far, it's good for the beginning. I'm still at the beginning stages. Yeah, so far it's good.
Okay.
I'm hopeful that it will advance and the figures would increase.
Okay. So I take it that the figures are like 6 now. You're hoping it gets to like an 8. Maybe that's a prophecy, by the way. You may never know.
I'll go with the prophecy.
That's very interesting. Yeah. Now, but what do you think about the future of arts? Some of us growing up, we used to worry that things like even writing was not as accepted. Today, what you do today is well accepted, maybe because of the advent of the internet. But next 5 years, 10 years, what do you see the world of arts like for us? Maybe here in Ghana and then the world over.
Yeah. Well, you see the way technology is fast advancing. I think and we cannot do without it, right? that's the way art is also going with it. Like you cannot advance without art. Back then, people didn't really respect graphic designers, but right now, graphic designers are one of the top, most paid people in the industry.
They're as expensive as programmers. Yeah.
Graphic design is not cheap.
Yes.
Art itself is not cheap. So the way art technology is moving fast, art is following it. We need artists to design all the interfaces, even though AI wants to support things small.
I was going to ask you about AI.
AI wants to support things small.
How is this spoiling you small? Is it taking business away from people like you?
It's taking business away from people who do digital art.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you can just key in some words and AI will generate your LinkedIn photos for you. Yeah. So it's
even here in Ghana.
Yeah. Oh, people do it.
I see.
You can just key in a few words, transform my picture to something,
and it just does it for you
in a few minutes. So it's taking business from those who do digital art.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. But then there's also another interesting aspect of what you do in this area of the arts. I'm wondering if you can, I just want to see if you can help me understand this. Now there are ways that maybe even state actors can tap into what you do for some kind of work. Do you think it's an area that our leaders are not looking at? Or what? We have ministries, departments like that, but do you think they've done enough to be able to help some of you build up what you're doing?
I mean, there are so many possibilities with art, and there are so many of them that this country, in particular Ghana, has not tapped. I mean, we are still now absorbing the whole art thing. We are growing small because of social media, internet. We are seeing how people deal with art, so we are grasping it small bits by bits. And so I think eventually the leaders would tap into this side of the whole art thing.
Do you see a Ghana, for instance, where, in advanced countries, the US, the Europe, and all of those other places, there are instances, for instance, in a court setting where there is an artist or a sketcher, whoever, that is able to bring to life the things that are in the courtroom.
Yeah.
Is that something you think can be explored here?
Oh yeah. Largely, we can really explore that.
Is that something you can do?
Yeah, I do live paintings at weddings.
Okay.
So it's something I, in particular, can do, and something that this country can take upon themselves and explore further. We would even encourage more younger ones to pursue art.
I see. Yeah. Now, do you think arts like you do is something people can do alongside other things? Maybe a doctor who wants to paint. Is that something people can do?
Yeah, at your leisure time, you can paint.
These days, there's no leisure time.
Well, I'm getting to it. So, because there's no leisure time, if you want to do art and get serious with it, like me, you have to stop whatever you're doing and pursue it 100%. So I was working in the bank.
Okay.
I stopped and I'm pursuing art fully now. My dad said a couple of days ago that these days, anything you do, if you take it seriously, you will thrive. You will become good and you will flourish. I was like, yeah, these days you don't joke with anything, anybody. You don't play with anything. So just pick something, be serious with it, and in the long run, you will be successful. That's how it is now.
So leaving the bank was no regret for that at all?
No regret. It was hard because I had already made a family over there, the marketing department. I already made a family over there. So leaving there was emotional for me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Now a lot of them see you. What do they say to you when they see you?
Oh, they are proud of me. A lot of them are my
Clients.
clients and
taking their money.
yeah. We are kind of like family now. So
Okay.
I need any advice, I go to them, and they guide me small. Yeah.
Well, now this is what you do full time.
Full time.
How do people reach you mostly, apart from the usual things? How do people usually get in touch with you?
Social media.
Social media.
I'm always on social media.
Okay.
So when you want to reach me, just send a DM.
And what's the socials? How do we reach you on socials?
NL at everywhere.
NL Arts.
Yeah.
Is there an underscore anywhere?
Just key in NL Arts. It's 2 accounts on Instagram, right?
Okay.
But you just enter NL Arts. The 2 will pop up.
And they're both your
They are
accounts?
both my accounts.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, young people who want to venture into maybe this kind of art, what would you tell them about specializing, especially when it comes to arts? What would you tell young people out there, people who want to follow in your footsteps?
Learn everything. They should learn everything and do more works. The more you do more works, the more you realize where you are more comfortable with, the kind of materials you are more comfortable to work with and all that. So you should just do more works and practice more. That's basically it.
What should we be expecting from you in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years, inshallah, one of the big names out there. I'm hoping to take Ghana worldwide.
Are there particular people you are targeting? Maybe you want to draw, you want to sketch particular people like that?
No particular person. Anybody that strikes me, I'll draw you.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Anyway, thank you very much. It's been a brief conversation, but I've really loved this, and I hope that you continue to draw more and to sketch more. So, all the best. And we love what we see, the young generation coming up. People like me, I'm not that old, but we love what we see. And it's interesting that we are expanding into other areas. So thank you. Thank you for agreeing to speak with us.
Thank you for interviewing me.
You're most welcome. Yeah. So that's been NL Arts. NL Arts. Look for him on social media anywhere, NL Arts, and get to follow some of the amazing work that he's doing. My name is Echi Atiso, and this has been GhanaWeb Special.
Everyone needs the perfect snack to munch on during a fun moment.
Wow. Enjoy the tasty McBerry Twist cupcakes, deliciously baked and packaged for a sweet treat.
Premium quality cakes baked with love for all, enriched in butter and milk.
Yummy.
Oh, McBerry Twist cupcakes, simply irresistible. Try one today.
This advert is FDA approved.
Sweetheart, be mindful of your health. Dear Products Nadia Makeup, I welcome you to Sigma Health and Beauty. You can call us the Beauty Embassy. We pursue beauty more revealed with quality makeup products. There is only one place. The Sigma Health and Beauty 2022 Ghana Makeup Awards Beauty Retail Business of the Year. Of course, we are the defending champions. World-class makeup brands and Kwanyet, you name it. Maybelline, Dark and Lovely, House of Tara, and many more. Your professionalism in the beauty industry is unmatchable. Ensure the proper way of applying our products. Sigma Health and Beauty, Yewa Accra, Makwala, Georgina Stores, and Rollins Park, Gate 4. Fryer in 0248 138 596 and 0201 408 186. Or visit our online shop at www.beautyavenuegh.com. Sigma, your beauty, our joy.
I want you so bad, Alpha Cracker. I want you. I wanna say yes, I can't resist. I want you. Ooh, I want you, Alpha Cracker. I want you so bad, Alpha Cracker.
Don't me call one casa.
Alpha goodness rich in milk and butter in Alpha Cracker. Yummy and deliciously crunchy.
But I can't resist you.
Alpha Crackers, simply irresistible.
This advert is FDA approved.
Are you still searching for the right platform to share your voice, thoughts, and feelings? Then the GhanaWeb Reporter on the GhanaWeb app is the perfect app for you. It is Ghana's only citizen journalism and infotainment platform. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, GhanaWeb Reporter links you up to the world. The Reporter also gives you the opportunity to blog or become a citizen journalist, so you share stories with the rest of the world about cities, music genres, pop culture, tech, politics, etc. Download the GhanaWeb app from the Google Play Store or App Store on your smartphone and open it. Tap on the member button at the bottom of your screen and follow the easy steps to register with your phone number or email, and you are ready to become a reporter.
GhanaWeb Reporter, democratizing journalism and empowering content creators.
Sa aye nsuo nim ka na eba ho no menti ase wonim se nsuo nim won ba be ye den.
What is our emergency number? They have always been accusing us that when they call us they never get a response. We don't come early. But the issue is that they don't even call us on our right numbers even though we have given to them.
I think the main role of government is to make the atmosphere conducive. You know, so we're talking about regulation and we're talking about policy. You know, tax is good, but overtaxing is bad. You know, so you have to find an equilibrium between to balance it out.
Hello and welcome to yet another exciting edition of BizTech on GhanaWeb TV with me, Maoli Aholimega. My guest today is one that wears many hats. He used to wear the hat of an actor, but is now the Chief Executive Officer for eTransact Ghana, which is a payment solutions company. His name is John Appiah.
I want you so bad, Alpha Cracker. I want you. I wanna say yes, I can't resist. I want you. Ooh, I want you, Alpha Cracker. I want you so bad, Alpha Cracker.
Don't me call one casa.
Alpha goodness rich in milk and butter in Alpha Cracker. Yummy and deliciously crunchy.
But I can't resist you.
Alpha Crackers, simply irresistible.
This advert is FDA approved.
Everyone needs the perfect snack to munch on during a fun moment.
Wow. Enjoy the tasty McBerry Twist cupcakes, deliciously baked and packaged for a sweet treat.
Premium quality cakes baked with love for all, enriched in butter and milk.
Yummy.
McBerry Twist cupcakes, simply irresistible. Try one today.
This advert is FDA approved.
Sweetheart, be mindful of your health. Idea products na dey makeup. I welcome you to Sigma Health and Beauty. You can call us the Beauty Embassy. Who pursue beauty more revealed with quality makeup products. There is only one place. The Sigma Health and Beauty 2022 Ghana Makeup Awards. Beauty Retail Business of the Year. Of course, we are the defending champions. World-class makeup brands and Kwanyetong. You name it. Maybelline, Dark and Lovely, House of Tara, and many more. Your professionalism in the beauty industry is unmatchable. Brahmi ensure the proper way of applying our products. Sigma Health and Beauty, Yewa Accra, Makola, Georgina Stores, and Rollins Park, Gate 4. Fryer in 0248 138 596 and 0201 408 186. Or visit our online shop at www.beautyavenuegh.com. Sigma, your beauty, our joy.
Are you still searching for the right platform to share your voice, thoughts, and feelings? Then, the GhanaWeb Reporter on the GhanaWeb app is the perfect app for you. It is Ghana's only citizen journalism and infotainment platform. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, GhanaWeb Reporter links you up to the world. The reporter also gives you the opportunity to blog or become a citizen journalist, so you share stories with the rest of the world about cities, music genres, pop culture, tech, politics, etc. Download the GhanaWeb app from the Google Play Store or App Store on your smartphone and open it. Tap on the member button at the bottom of your screen and follow the easy steps to register with your phone number or email, and you are ready to become a reporter.
GhanaWeb Reporter, democratizing journalism and empowering content creators.
Sa aya nsuo nim ka na eba ho no menti ase wonim say nsuo nim won ba be ye den.
What is our emergency number? They have always been accusing us that when they call us, they never get response. We don't come early. But the issue is that they don't even call us on our right numbers, even though we have given to them. There has never been any occasion where fire service has been called to an emergency that we have refused to go.
Welcome back to Legal Agenda. So far, we've been discussing market fires, and we've had fire service officer shedding more light on this, the causes, and why it takes so long for them to even come on the scene to quench out these fires. The AMA have also explained that indeed these fires are caused by the women. We also at a point realized that fire service people were also blaming the women for causing the fire. Auntie Comfort, what do you have to say to that?
Yeah, what can you na me nyentum? E wo say ye nyina no, e ma no, e bi wo ha, e ba ye ho, but nye ni nyina na e ba ye ho. E say mo ka say ma ye ni aduane wo market. E say butumi kire yen say, mo nua na mo nye ni say. Madam, baby wo ha, e wa ye spacious. Wo betimi anu aduane no. Nti mo be educate yourself. Bia wo ya facility na no esi ha. Na Ugas no, kuka no so emra ha. Sanya heat no entimi nkama bibi ema. Mo nkyere enwe nyina. Say friend say, fire service kire say, fabric bi o han say ye de fra eton. And so me market for 41 years ni. Tem bia mo ba ho. Na say na mo mba ho bium. Obi anka sase mo enkyere yeda. De bia wo ba sanya eja no ba ye de boto ebe nu nsuom e de atoso. Eno na wo kyerɛkyerɛ yɛn na sɛ no ma yɛn fa mfra ebi nton yɛn ka ebi gyerɛ yɛn da nti eno na sɛ Yeah, ko bi o ha oton cosmetics oton we na chesa agogo mebrenti se si a o ka se mi na me say sa enoma na oton no se eje bi ba e be hye ten pa let one kire sa no no e na tem bia nso before onam dwom de bia nti normal enye wo ho no e se wo ye bold na wo ka kire na wo ma wo mra no so ye den eye adwuma ya no mo na ye wo ho nti tem bia no mo nkasa mo abre wo edwedifo ho tem bia nti tem bia no mo nya mo adwuma no sane a embra no esitie e na fire service wo de nso a wo kan se eja na ehye na wo frɛ won a na me katasa no Santana market traffic bi ni ho se na traffic wo ho enka kane na be bia na wo office wo no wo betimi the 10 minutes and 15 minutes kwa na ntia ko enso ye no ma ne hye ye frɛ ya ka di ka ba o si nsuo nim sa aye nsuo nim ka na e ba ho no menti ase wonim se nsuo nim wo ba ba ye den nti ene no se me pese wo ba kire mi mu se nsuo nim na mo etu na mo de abobi akoma atonim so fire service 10 abantu no wo bedum dia no enso wo bedu wo se nsuo nim empam bebre no ade no se mistake ne ba ye hu fra wontem wo be fra sanya aye bi no eye rough nti no na won so no wa twetwe na ase kakra so na correct eye wadwuma nko ade nsa bibia no wutu anamontem ena osa kan biom se be bia mo fa won nsuo no edi bedum dia no so enoso.
So who should ensure that there is water in the car? That's also a challenge. You want to know. I know you want to know.
Mo say you know no so ya ban dia. Hweje sika she ka obi akwaji loan. Aban loan ode ye adwuma ene ja hye no. Wa hwe di fie na aban ankasa nso affect no. Into as someone so the pressure there, at to a so say, yeah, we are fire 10 days be say. Now, once ye baby, I one, not say horse shit. Na 10 as I say, Bahono, a new bar. That's a what fret nearby, so my friend on so could do me there. Then on small ending. And I did do I say, you know, I can't dream boom because you're from on a moment, Sama, can't she, sir. And so ye from mama say ensuo ni ho ka ni ho nje say ye nyina ye bo mode say aban bia na be bia no bo mode no hwe fire service so yie ama eno ma ekoso no ye nso ye ho ahare yen na sabri bia ye gran say say bibia be ka ya no ato obi ho a asemi ho he so ka nso osuro say oye aban nipa no obeka na nso kum friend say timamufo no say ye bold ne ka ye mbiri bia etra aban no na ba no so tu anamo say ye nti e na wo ho na de bia ye ka ya asama de hye ye nyem ade ne ya wo ya wonya wo beka nso wontumi nka say wo ka na ba no tumi som no ye bi nti enye dwo e wo say dwomfo ma no de bia nipa foforo e ba dwom say ne mo ne abaye training mo ko be 2 weeks ni pa fofora be hye ni nyina mpo na yetimi ehu ebi aso oden me market ame wo me ka chere say ma yenye wiring wom ni esa adons eja hye ni nti ma yenye wiring wom no obi nso de freezer o person ton enam bi wo iti na obeye nti na esa say me bo mode ana me no kana obi a ono wa ye or when the kiosk mo baby crano or trim dinner or the energy.
So illegal connection.
Thank you very much.
All right. So let me.
Illegal connection.
Yes.
I'm asking because you've not been given the right.
When you permit, and why?
When you permit, as I said, wow, was
Nyabuche na yen found and kwine papa soa say oh yeah why and until I make car earlier on say abino ye di sike bi aba na say sika no say na make car no ye dey rewire market
when is this
it has commenced I spoke about Mokola market.
It has been commenced, so there is evidence when we know that this project has commenced.
Yes, it started during the former mayor's time.
How long is this project going to take place? How long, anti-comforts, how long is this project going to take place?
Just as I'm saying, I'm speaking for the Accra Metropolitan
Assembly. All right, so how long?
And within the AMA zone,
yes,
I made mention of timber market, Mokola market.
Yes.
And these rewiring had been done. I can even mention Agbogboshi market.
Has been done?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
But
And
you see,
and let me briefly react to some of the statements.
But I wanted, before you react, I want to get some few. Auntie Comfort said that they are not being educated enough. So every year we hear that you people are going to get back to us with reports. Because indeed, you have thrown more light on the causes of these fires. And the fact that even as a vendor, she needs to not mix certain stuffs together to sell. So where do you publish these reports? Do you even publish the report at all? Because every year we hear that we will come back with reports. We don't know where these reports are. Where do we assess these reports? You get back to the AMA with the reports that when we went to do this assessment, we realized that this is the cause of the fire. You get back to them. Do you work together?
All right, thank you so much. We have a good working relationship with the various MMDAs, of which AMA is part. Over the years, they are the custodians of the market, and they have their managers appointed and managing those facilities. And therefore, when these markets are gutted by fire and we are done with our investigations, copies of such reports are given to them, and it behoves on them to make it public. We don't have the right to make it public because of legalities. You know, every fire has its owner, and therefore it is the owner that puts in a request for the report. And once we are done with our investigations, copies are given to the rightful owner, which is KMA. So they are very much aware of these market fire causes. And therefore, they have been collaborating with us. If you were listening carefully to his submission, the PRO submission, you realize that at a point in time, even the mayor had a cause to even join us on our outreach programs. It is not that we've not been doing the education. We have been doing it. Just
but
that
the right education is not being done or given to them.
No.
Because what she's saying,
No.
she doesn't even know.
No.
For how many years you've been at the market?
No.
41 years. 41 years. She doesn't know that she shouldn't sell cloth with
Maybe that
another
is
thing.
an isolated case, and for which we will look at. But largely, to that extent, we have been doing a lot of education. The only issue is that, you know, anytime they are busy in the elements in the market selling, and you engage them, it becomes just a handful of them normally participate. That is our challenge.
Do you know they have leaders?
Yes, we contact them. Quite recently,
you contact the leaders?
Our safety, regional safety officer in Accra region, they did one at Makola, just after the Makola fire. And just a handful. I have the footages on Facebook. I can even pull it for you to see. Just a handful that came. And they were educated and shown how to use the fire extinguishers. Suffice to add that even the recent fire that occurred at Circle, the Tiptoe Lane fire, the people there saw the fire. But if they had gotten fire extinguishers, and if they had taken a precautionary education very seriously on how to deploy these fire extinguishers, they could have dealt with that fire. The fire wouldn't have gone out of hand to even cause the devastation that it caused.
So let me quickly ask. So who should prevent these fire extinguishers to the market women?
Of course, the traders. It is a responsibility of the shop owners to get fire extinguishers. It is the responsibility of the fire service to train them on how to effectively deploy them when there is fire.
All right.
And it is.
But here is the case: you go there and they don't even have.
They don't have. We have.
She wants it for free. She wants it for free.
Conscientize them on the need to have, but they will simply not have. And the fires, they will cause the fires. And the fires will come and devastate their how they cause havoc to their wares. So what we are going to do differently is that now we are in talks with the various MMDAs.
Okay.
They are now giving us space within the market.
Okay.
So we are getting market, let's say market posts in the various major and satellite markets. We are mounting tents with our emergency numbers, even though we have given them our emergency number. Quick one. You let me ask Madam Comfort, what is our emergency number? They have always been accusing us that when they call us, they never get response. We don't come early. But the issue is that they don't even call us on our right numbers, even though we have given to them. So, a quick one. Let me ask Madam, what is the emergency number of fire service that they have been calling us? But I wouldn't be surprised if she would not be able to.
Well,
you see,
since you are here,
so
just educate us.
yes,
right
because I wanted to put her on the spotlight so that the accusation that they call us and we don't
Which
respond,
number do you call?
that is false.
Which number do
They
you
don't even call us.
But
And even the numbers.
To know even the number, the right numbers.
Oh,
do they know? Have you educated them?
We have, like I've said, we have educated. Just go and look at
market people,
our social media handles. Go to the various churches. Go to the schools. Go to even the farming communities. We have given all the numbers. What we did, and we are going to replicate that as a model kind of a program for all the market centers this time round, is to train the security, the market security task force, and even the people that the market managers will elect or select for us.
Okay.
We will train them as fire wardens, and we expect them to ensure that there is compliance at the marketplace, that they are ensuring that nobody is engaging in illegal wiring.
When are you going to do this?
We are rolling out that program at the end of June. That is what we are doing, and then we are expecting some motorbikes that will be stationed in the market, because most often than not, we have robust fire engines that come in because of non-segregation of wear and then congestion at the market. We have difficulties with access, but these motorbikes are portable enough to kind of maneuver through the market and even get to the fire scene or the seat of fire within the shortest possible time. So we want to train these security guards in the market as fire wardens, and then they would ensure that, one, if it's time for the market to be closed, they would ensure that it is done on time.
All right.
And anybody who stays behind is prosecuted based on the bylaws,
you are doing this with
in collaboration with the MMBs,
Okay.
and for which we are going to get the necessary response.
All right.
And to the traders, we are going to engage them more, so that whatever loophole that has to do with her education, like what Auntie Comfort just said, that she doesn't even know that she mustn't make certain materials like a mixed cargo, selling foodstuff, cosmetics, and clothing, and at the same place.
Yes.
We are going to touch on that and then bring them up to speed.
So it means you are doing the education, but it's not enough, or the right education.
I wouldn't say it is not enough. Just that this time round, we will cover the entire areas that we have to cover, and then ensure that they are brought up to speed, so that they will know exactly what to do.
Everyone needs the perfect snack to munch on during a fun moment.
Wow. Enjoy the tasty McBerry Twist cupcakes, deliciously baked and packaged for a sweet treat.
Premium quality cakes baked with love for all, enriched in butter and milk.
Yummy.
McBerry Twist cupcakes, simply irresistible. Try one today.
This advert is FDA approved.
So you mentioned that you give the report to AMA, and it is not your duty to publish it. But AMA, is it not your duty to ensure that the report you have received, you go back to the market people to inform them that this is the report you have received, and this is what caused the fire? Do you get back to them?
Please, a quick one before he comes in. The issue is that even though we give the causes of these fires to AMA, what we have succeeded in doing is that the causes are used in our educational programs to educate these same market women and traders who cause these fires. So even if AMA is not even telling them that do this or do that, already we are making them known to just that we are not pinpointing to this particular fire, this is what caused and all that, but just that the information is being given to them generally, that we expect them to be compliant or be adherent to, or to adhere to these fire safety messages. Just that we have issues. Now, a quick reaction to the fact that when they call us, it takes a long time. We have issues with are fire stations. It is not every location that has a fire station. You know, when you come to even Accra here, that is why sometimes there may be a bit of delays. So if you go to the whole stretch of Achimota, we don't have a single fire station there. So if there is any market around that,
to quench fire, the country.
No, not that. I'm talking about fire stations.
I understand.
Yes.
But
so I am talking about the fact that
you don't have it.
We have what we can use to manage every fire in this country. There has never been any occasion where fire service has been called to an emergency that we have refused to go.
You go there,
We
but
have
you realize
always
that,
been able to go to the fire scene to contain the situation. It is never true that we go to fire scenes without water. And we have said this on countless number of occasions. The only issue is that we have different fire tenders with different water carrying capacities. So a tender with the biggest water capacity may come to a scene, and within 20 minutes, at high pressure or at a certain pressure, because we want to be able to extend or extinguish the fire within the shortest period of time, we would apply a lot of pressure onto the extinguishing medium, and within less time, the water or the extinguishing medium in the appliance is exhausted. That is why normally you would find a fire, a particular fire, which could be handled by just a tender. We call in about five more than 2 or 5 tenders to be there at a good, just to be able to get us access to water. So this forum, I would have wished to have a water company rep on it, so that we will ask the person some pertinent questions. But unfortunately, we don't have. Why is it that on our water bills, we have this 1% we pay? Everybody who is being supplied by Ghana Water Company, yes, they also have their own challenges. But it is about time that we have our communities, dotted with functional fire hydrants, so that when we get to these fire scenes, and there wouldn't even be a need for even 2 tenders. We'll just connect our equipment to it, and then we'll get the water if the pressure in it is at a desired level. So please, we all have a responsibility. For those of us in fire service, we are poised. We will continue with our enhanced education. We are establishing fire market posts at the various market centers. We are liaising with the various MMDAs to train their security guards as wardens to ensure that there is compliance in the market. And therefore, because there will be compliance, we can also take people to tax.
That's it. All right, so I will just have AMA to react to the question I asked. And you said you also wanted to react. We just have 5 minutes to wrap up. And Auntie Comfort, I will come back to answer the last question for us and wrap up.
I just want to put on record that all the fire reports that are being submitted to the Assembly after fire outbreaks, the Assembly published all these reports on our website. If you go to the Assembly's website, I even have the current one, which was during the former mayor's time, the Mokola report. That one is out there. I just want to also add that with respect to the fire hydrants, of course, we acknowledge the fact that there are challenges. Recently, the mayor, together with the metro security officers, had to even move into the central business district on a weekend to inspect all these fire hydrants within the central business district. And these are to ensure that when there are outbreaks, the fire service will easily get access to water. Just as we are saying, we all have a responsibility to play.
Definitely.
So if it is the responsibility of Ghana Water to ensure that some of these hydrants are working, we must all play our role. If our traders, just as we are saying, do not cook in the market, you are also saying because you have to bring your gas into the market to cook. Then you are not taking what we are telling you.
Okay, but you mentioned that you published this report on your website.
Sure.
But how many of our market women are educated enough
to
even maneuver their way on the website and find out information on the website? So I think that if you
of course we don't limit the education only to we publish the report, but just as he said, anytime they go out, whatever the courses are, they are being taught on them. And she can attest to the fact that consistently the assembly, together with fire service, have spoken to them not to even come into the market to cook. But they fail to adhere to some of these directives. And if, as a people, we fail to take responsibilities, it will be very difficult because the other parties will be doing what they are expected to do. If you are also not balancing the equation, we will still come back to ground zero.
Okay, so we'll have the last word from Auntie Comfort. That what should we do to make sure that the market women are all coming on board to prevent this market fights? What can we do?
Maybe to answer, maybe educate a man. Senya, me kase mayenfa gas and answer na emba hona de no. And answer maybe educate one. It also biom fire service for. I'm say early last year. What the letter bray so per se ba educate here. Na yen yebetua cost bia won because woman niska yen so yanti asese esese ye yiska bi enim say aban e na ye bribia adentina say yen na ye yisika dem ansa won be educate ye nti sa de no so yanye nti me so mesra aban no sa bribia obemma wono ma won so obetumi e de abekyerekere yen e meja hye no anye bebre ori anfiase na me ka bribi say can a cry at all a friend say light off no be so can an eto apetishimo e she no ma bebre intimesre say nye dwane nuano kwe dwane nya so e babo ye homode pa asania ene ya kani e babo mo ye homode yan ye pen sa bribia eja ebe hye ye no ma na ye seguye nti enkru ne ma
illegal connection
illegal connection no so no me mommy shada illegal connection sanya wo kano because ye one wa kan say na ye wiring no ye nye nti street light ni bia na ebo sanya ye be hu ade san light e be tro afa ho mesre sanya wa kan sika aba no ebi so Santana market so na government na nkasa emeya wiring no emaye na yankoye illegal senya wo kano no na eja ameto ho nti mesre senya abaya eseso ye bia de konkankanka fire service for no omomode pa ma wonsa enso won na biribie ni a wontimi emboa ye esanse eja hihye na de meka na say omman no ni kuta kese e wo wonsem nti mesra aban Cars nessa sort to say, Omodia, a son say, ye down, a bribia, ye do a temper, and ye, man can't have a ye do a temper, and I can say, car by banana, ye see, soon, me, ye can say, soon, him not done, no quite of a by. Into no kind of engine to cost me a baby, into a buying a throw. Yes, I saw them won't be out waiting, ye, Jumana, my friend, I buy more dear, no, ye.
Okay, so your final word.
Right, I would say that. It is fire prevention is a shared and collective responsibility. We would urge the traders to always give us the listening ear. We would also continue to collaborate effectively with the various MMDS to ensure that the rampant fire outbreaks in the market that destroys a lot of words and goods are brought to the barest minimum. And then also, we would work hard to send to the doorsteps of the traders and the users of the market our safety messages in such a way that they will know exactly what to do to avert these fires in the market. But it has always not been the case that we come to fire scenes without water. We have enough water in our fire tenders, just that we want our stakeholders, such as the water company, such as the electricity Ghana company, to also help us to clamp down on illegal wiring and to build more fire hydrants in collaboration with the MMDAs within the market, so that at any point in time, we can have access to our water. We would also urge the public, especially the traders and the users of our market facilities, to reach us early enough. As soon as they see the fire or they get hints of the fire,
how do they reach you?
By calling us on our emergency number 112 112 or 192 When you call any of these emergency lines, it will get to us. 112-192. If you call these emergency numbers and you are finding it very difficult to reach us, then you can call us on this alternative number, which is 030-277-2446. 030-277-2446. We would urge everyone to be each other's keeper and let us fight to end these devastating fires in our market.
Thank you very much for coming. Thank you, Madam Comfort. Thank you, Mr. Gilbert and Mr. Desmond Aka, for educating us enough. I hope we will get back to you again, and I'm sure a lot of people have been educated enough regarding the causes of market fires and fires in general and how to prevent them. Thank you so much.
I want you so bad, Alpha Cracker. I want you. I wanna say yes, I can't resist. I want you. Ooh, I want you, Alpha Cracker. I want you so bad, Alpha Cracker.
Alpha goodness rich in milk and butter in Alpha Cracker. Yummy and deliciously crunchy.
But I can't resist you.
Alpha Crackers, simply irresistible.
This advert is FDA approved.
Everyone needs the perfect snack to munch on during a fun moment.
Wow. Enjoy the tasty McBerry Twist cupcakes, deliciously baked and packaged for a sweet treat.
Premium quality cakes baked with love for all, enriched in butter and milk.
Yummy.
Oh, McBerry Twist cupcakes, simply irresistible. Try one today.
This advert is FDA approved.
Sweetheart, be mindful of your health. Dear products Nadia Makeup, I welcome you to Sigma Health and Beauty. You can call us the Beauty Embassy. Who pursue beauty more revealed with quality makeup products. There is only one place. The Sigma Health and Beauty 2022 Ghana Makeup Awards Beauty Retail Business of the Year. Of course, we are the defending champions. World-class makeup brands and Kwanyet on, you name it. Maybelline, Dark and Lovely, House of Tara, and many more. Your professionalism in the beauty industry is unmatchable. Ramientra the proper way of applying our products. Sigma Health and Beauty, Yewa Accra, Makola, Georgina Stores, and Rollins Park, Gate 4. Fryer in 0248 138 596 and 0201 408 186. Or visit our online shop at www.beautyavenuegh.com. Sigma, your beauty, our joy.
Are you still searching for the right platform to share your voice, thoughts, and feelings? Then the GhanaWeb Reporter on the GhanaWeb app is the perfect app for you. It is Ghana's only citizen journalism and infotainment platform. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, GhanaWeb Reporter links you up to the world. The reporter also gives you the opportunity to blog or become a citizen journalist, so you share stories with the rest of the world about cities, music genres, pop culture, tech, politics, etc. Download the GhanaWeb app from the Google Play Store or App Store on your smartphone and open it. Tap on the member button at the bottom of your screen and follow the easy steps to register with your phone number or email, and you are ready to become a reporter.
GhanaWeb Reporter, democratizing journalism and empowering content creators.
I think the main role of government is to make the atmosphere conducive. So we're talking about regulation and we're talking about policy. Tax is good, but overtaxing is bad. So you have to find an equilibrium between to balance it out.
Hello and welcome to yet another exciting edition of BizTech on GhanaWeb TV with me, Mauli Aholimega. My guest today is one that wears many hats. He used to wear the hat of an actor, but is now the Chief Executive Officer for eTransact Ghana, which is a payment solutions company. His name is John Appiah. I'll introduce my guest right after this break. Hey, so John, it's good to see you. How are you doing?
Very well, Mauli. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, great. So how's the e-payments platforms doing in Ghana?
Well, I think, Mauli, that question is quite loaded. But if I'm to say it in general terms, I think they're doing well. The demand for the services that we offer are quite inelastic, at least a lot of the services. So that means that even at times when people have to tighten their belts or etc., the convenience and the security that our service offers means that they'll still prefer to use us. So I think in general the whole industry is doing quite well. Yeah.
So now let's come to eTransact, which you are the CEO of.
Yeah.
So what's a day like for you at eTransact as the CEO?
Well, the days are not the same, but I'm trying very hard now to have a specific order from Monday to Friday. So usually my Mondays are full of meetings within eTransact because, like I always tell everyone, the most important assets that a company has, besides its infrastructure and systems, is the people. So Mondays are usually a day devoted to ESCO meetings and meeting one-on-one to ensure that everyone is doing okay, to ensure that we are on track with our vision and our mission, and to ensure that our systems are working very well. So my Mondays are usually chock-a-block. Tuesdays I usually follow up on that as well. I have one-on-one. I do any signings that I have to do, etc. Then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I like to say I devote it to innovation. Innovation and seeing how to expand the business and thinking outside the box. A lot of the time with businesses and with CEOs, a lot of people get the work of the CEO wrong. But if you look nationally or globally, the work of a CEO, you are the chief salesperson for a large part. So part of it is saying, how am I bringing new business in? How am I making sure that what we have is working? And then how am I selling our brand and our vision to the outside world? So it's about finding the right balance to it. So my days are usually not cut in stone. There's a little bit of flexibility, but my usual day is just ensuring that our customer service is on point. We're giving good service to the customer, ensure that our systems are working robust. But I'm fortunate that I have very good senior managers and directors who I'm working with. So a lot of the time I don't have to prod and go into different spaces. If something is wrong, it will be escalated to me, and then I'll reach the relevant parties. So that's a normal day, and then I have coffee once in a while. And I want to have a golf set here so that I can play some golf. And so I'll invite you if you're a golfer.
No problem. I'll be happy to come around.
Yeah.
So now let's come to today's topic, which is the growth and the prospects of fintech companies, which you run one of them. So we've seen a lot of fintech companies come into the country over the last few years.
Yeah.
What exactly is the role eTransact in this fintech ecosystem? Yeah.
Well, I think what is interesting about eTransact is that before we're a fintech company, we're a technology company. I think that's what differentiates us from a lot of the fintechs, because a lot of the fintechs are just about payments. They're just about appending their payment solutions to various products that people bring to us. Our role at eTransact is quite all-encompassing. We are more of a technology company where we want to create solutions to problems. So that means sometimes designing things that someone hasn't even come to us for. You know, so I think we do the entire spectrum. And where we sit, we are pioneers within this company. The executive director of eTransact is a gentleman called George Babafemi. And he, a lot of the time when I go to meetings, he's like the John the Baptist of fintech. You know, at the time when a lot of people didn't know what fintech was, didn't know what payment systems was, he was preaching about how the system is going to change. Times are going to change. This is a system that is more convenient, is secure, it saves time, you know, and so he's very well respected within the industry, and we're very fortunate to still have him here as one of our leaders. I like to call him a co-CEO with me, because I do more the sales and business, but he's tasked with ensuring that our systems are working very well.
So how are the customers receiving this fintech revolution?
I think, Mauli, if you see from when COVID happened, everything kind of like changed, you know, and since COVID, we realized that there's not been a decline. Even with the e-levy and all those things, there's still been a gradual upswing, you know, because there's 45 million handsets in Ghana, which is about 140% of the population, you know. And once you start seeing that, it means, just like it happened in Kenya with the M-Pesa revolution, people start moving towards being able to do everything in one space. Exactly, you know. And I always use this example that in the past, you want to send someone some money in Kumasi, you either go there yourself, or you send someone to take the money, or you give it to an STC driver, or what's the name of that, VIP driver, so that the person will pick it up there. But now you can do it on your phone, you know. So the convenience, you know, the convenience of being able to do those things is what you're paying for, and is what the companies are providing. So I remember when e-levy began and people were saying, I'll do it myself. It happened for the first month. But exactly. But someone has to come and give you money. You need to pay someone. You travel all the way in traffic to be able to, when you can just do it at your click of the finger by going in on an app or going to a short code and being able to do it, it solves the problem. So I see the future going towards that. With a younger population, we have a younger population within Africa, within Ghana. Most of this young population, like you guys, are all digital natives, you know, so it's much easier to adapt to those type of change. So I see an upswing due to the convenience. As long as we're able to offer secure services that provide convenience, I think you're going to see an upswing of fintech.
So with John, with every technology comes with its own challenges. But so you guys at eTransact, how are you guys ensuring that your systems and the solutions that you're offering to people out there are safe and also secure for them? Because, you know, security always comes up whenever we talk about payment platforms and all of that.
I think we ensure that within our architecture, security, cybersecurity is a very important component, at least about 25%. Because you can have something that is convenient, something that looks aesthetically pleasing, but if it's not secure and someone has been defrauded once or someone has a bad experience, the person is not going to go there again. You know, it's akin to the person's house being broken into. You know, so in terms of all our architecture, it's a very important part of it. And here at eTransact, we have a director specifically on risk and compliance, and ensuring that our security for all our systems is at the utmost level. So I think that is one of the most important things that we do here, to ensure that the data that we have, the systems that we have are very secure. And we're registered or accredited by all the digital security organizations. We are ISO certified here. When it comes to cards as well, we're PCI certified. So we're working very hard, to be a company that is local but with a global footprint, that is thinking at an international level, so that when you're doing transactions with us, the data that we have of you is secure. We're using it in a very secure way, and we're providing the maximum security for you.
John, I've been having a very interesting conversation with you. I'll just take a quick break and I'll be right back.
Sure.
So I've been speaking with John Appiah. He's the Chief Executive Officer for eTransact Ghana. We'll be talking about the growth and the prospects of digital payments platforms in the country. I'll be right back after this break.
Here's how to nominate your favorite for the awards.
Visit www.GhanaWebExcellenceAwards.com and click Nominations bar or click the Nominations banner on www.GhanaWeb.com. Provide your personal details by entering your first and last names. Fill in your contact details, that is, phone number and email address. Select the appropriate category out of 17 options for your nominee. Provide the personal details of your nominee. Provide at least one or more social handles of your nominee. Tell us why she qualifies for the selected category and then proceed. You receive a pop-up with "Would you like to make another nomination?" If yes, click yes and go through the same process of nominating another woman. If no, click no and you are done nominating your nominee.
Everyone needs the perfect snack to munch on during a fun moment.
Wow. Enjoy the tasty McBerry Twist cupcakes, deliciously baked and packaged for a sweet treat.
Premium quality cakes baked with love for all, enriched in butter and milk.
Yummy.
Oh, McBerry Twist cupcakes. Simply irresistible. Try one today.
This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome back from that break on fintech. I still have here with me Mr. John Appiah, who is the Chief Executive Officer for eTransact Ghana. We've been talking about the growth and prospects of digital payments in Ghana. John, I've been having a very interesting conversation with you. I've been learning a lot, but there's this thing that keeps coming up with artificial intelligence. Everyone's like, hey, what is this? What's happening to? Are we going to see a change in our global world and all of that? But we see a lot of AI being used in the digital payment system. So just briefly share with our viewers, for those who don't know what AI is and what role you guys are using AI to improve your systems.
So I think, thanks, Maoli, that's a very good question. I think the place to start with artificial intelligence is on a dissection of the phrase itself, which is artificial. Anything that is artificial is not organic, right? And because of that, there can always be ways in which it doesn't perform at an optimal level. So it's artificial intelligence because it's meant to mimic the way of doing things. And the plus in that is that you're able to do like large pieces of work or go through large data by having particular algorithms that the system is checking for. That doesn't require manual checking all the time, So manual checking as well has a lot of flaws because human beings are no machines. The person might be tired or the person might overlook things. But when you've inserted this into a program, it's artificial, but it has that intelligence because it has particular criteria or pinpoints that it's looking for. The plus is that you can do a lot quicker and you can have less bias in terms of what you're doing. And a lot of the time, people think that this means you're going to take a lot of people's jobs. I don't think so. I think what it means is that the workforce have to see how they can also retrain and how they can be better at what they do. But machines always need people. Machines always need people to also double check what has been done and to be able to implement it. So a lot of the time when I hear people saying that AI is going to take jobs, I think that is a bit of a storm in a teacup. Yes, AI is going to augment what is already being done.
Make it easier to us.
Make it easier. They're going to augment what is already being done, allow you to do more. So if normally it will have taken you Monday to Friday to go through large data sets to reach something, you might be able to do it on that Monday, which means that now between Tuesday and Friday, you have more time to invest in your job, to do additional things that you couldn't have done. You know, so I don't think it's a binary of 0 or 1. You know, I think it's something that augments what you're already doing.
Very well said.
Yeah.
So now let's come to investment, and we've seen the African continental free trade area coming. Just briefly from your point of view, do you think Ghana is still the best place for investment, especially for digital payment?
I think so, Mauli. If you look at the influx of fintechs that have come into Ghana now, you know, when eTransact started, it was just one of a few. In terms of those who had PSP licenses, it was just a few. In terms of those who had enhanced PSP licenses that eTransact had, it was just maybe 1 or 2. But now there's so many. And, you know, when you see the proverbial flies over, you know what, it means there's something there. Yeah. So Ghana is a growing economy with a lot of potential, a youthful population. And that's why you see all the big fintechs, the global fintechs are all descending on here. Just like you see a lot of other industries, from banks to oil companies. Ghana is a stable democracy. Ghana is the center of the world, geographically speaking, and in many ways, Ghana is very easy to connect to the whole of Africa, you know. And until recently, in terms of our currency was extremely stable. It's still more stable than lots of other African countries. So in terms of seeing investment into Ghana, yes, we've had some issues recently, but in terms of investment in fintech, I see those investments happening because we have a young population, and wherever you have a young population, you recognize that technology, fintech, e-payments are on the rise.
Now let's come to the African continental free trade area. A lot of countries are already on it, but we've seen the usage of cross-border payment. So what role is eTransact going to play with this? I know we already have the PAPs already in the existing, but how can you leverage on this free trade pact to ensure that you have more people going for digital payment solutions?
So our group CEO was on the advisory board of AFTA, and we were actually, eTransact was one of the first processing, was one of the organizations, there was 2 that were the main processors for PAPS, the Pan-African Payment Settlement System, which is driving AFTA. I have a lot of hope for AFTA because it shouldn't be easier or cheaper to send or to pay for products abroad than to pay for products within our own African ecosystem. But I think a lot has to be done on seeing how the central banks within the various African countries are able to work seamlessly together. To date, I think that is the biggest problem. Our work as eTransact, as other technology or fintechs, is to provide the rails on which this is built. It's like building a bridge or building a road. We are building the road for the cars to pass. The cars are all the SMEs and different businesses. And in the past, they've been passing through the mud, through parts that are not tarred. That is what has been happening, and that is what's still happening. Our work as fintechs is to build the roads, is to build the rails on which all those systems are built. And we're ready for it. We already have the rails built. We just need to be plugged in and connected. Yeah. So our central banks have to work with those other central banks, because I should be able to pay for a product that I'm buying in Nigeria. I should be able to pay for it in cities, and for my central bank to do the conversion with the Central Bank of Nigeria, such that the person is receiving the money there in Naira. You know, at the moment as it is, if I'm paying for something that I'm buying in Nigeria, I have to convert it to the dollar and then convert it back to the dollar to naira. In a year, you lose $5 billion.
It defeats the whole seamless transaction.
It does. Do you see what I mean? Yeah. It's just like even if you're flying to some parts of Africa, I have to fly to Europe from Ghana before I connect and fly all the way back, maybe Senegal or something, and it doesn't make sense when I can just go across. So the same can be said of the Pan-African payment systems. Our work is to build the rails. We have the rails ready. We just need the toll booths to be open, for us to be able to transact business.
So John, you have been operating for some time now. I know you took office a while ago, and how are you ensuring that you stay